Hello and welcome to Witchy-Woo Tarot. This reading is going to be for the collective of all signs as we experience the super new moon in Libra. It will not be for everyone watching, so if these messages resonate with you, please let me know in the comments. And if not, please check out my channel for other messages you need to hear. Also, remember time, energy, and gender are fluid, so feel free to reverse roles however you see fit. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So, thank you so much to my new and returning subscribers. Your comments and stories give me life. I love doing this for you. I love sharing that energy with you. And so, yeah, I'm really excited. And I know you know we were not about to let Halloween go by without doing a giveaway. So if you haven't been following me on Instagram or Facebook, be sure to check out the awesome Halloween giveaway we're going to be doing. I'm teaming up with Messy Awakening again, and we have so many more awesome things to give away, like crystals and jewelry. And also the Everyday Witch Tarot Mini, which I will be using in today's reading. So all of the details on how to enter will be in the description box below, as well as links to my website, Instagram, Facebook, and Messy Awakening's crystal shop. So as usual, if you would like to skip Astro Talk, there will be a timestamp down below that will take you to the reading. And if not, let's talk about what energies are going to be at play during this super new moon in Libra. So as we know, new moons are all about new beginnings and a great time to manifest, but also a time where the hidden becomes revealed. So, you know, this is going to be the closest the moon will be to Earth all year. And so it's going to be real intense energy. And since it's Libra, it may actually be causing us to see where our relationships are imbalanced. So Libra is notorious for being extra giving, and so we could be seeing the truth of how we've been giving too much of ourselves and not seeing an equal return. So as Libra is also all about fairness, equality, and justice, this will be a huge opportunity for us to start giving back to ourselves and not waiting for anyone or anything else to fill our cup, so to speak. So with Mars and Mercury retrograde, this could cause a little bit of a scattered energy, or it could just simply make you feel like you are walking through drying cement. All right, so kind of like taking 2 steps forward and taking 3 back. So, you know, miscommunications, technology issues, all of those things are kind of coming along with Mercury retrograde. They can be very frustrating, but remember, any delays are actually there for you to be able to grow. Okay, so allow yourself to be open to that slow energy and use it as a tool to sharpen up. Okay, Libra is all about love, but we're also the Queen of Swords, right? So if we can harness that balanced and peaceful energy and also, you know, be willing to stand up in our truth, we can actually ride the wave into Scorpio season and embrace whatever comes instead of fighting against the tide. So again, use this energy, transmute it, pour yourself into something that you truly love, plan, write, build. Know that whatever you're creating right now is the foundation towards your true north. So as we've been talking about, we just left Virgo season, came into Libra season. We fine-tuned the details. We started planning how we wanted to move forward. And now that we're here, every brick that we laid down is the beginnings of what we've been trying to birth. Okay, so I'm going to get some energy for the collective and see what lesson or theme is going to be present as we experience that super new moon. And, you know, also as we wrap up Libra season and we come into Scorpio season. And I hope you guys like my new setup. I resurrected the Cancer full moon from Cancer season. And since it's blue, I thought it would be appropriate since we have a blue moon in Taurus on Halloween. So got a lot of fun stuff planned for Halloween for you guys, as well as that giveaway. So I'm really excited to release Scorpio season videos, as well as your twin flame mid-month messages this week. So yeah, let's see what we have for the collective as we experience the super new moon in Libra. So your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So like I said, guys, right now this energy might be scattered. It might make us feel like we're working against the grain, like we're pushing so hard to get where we want to go. And, you know, we're just experiencing delay after delay, and it is frustrating, right? And so, you know, these delays sometimes come along to make sure that everything we've been wishing for, that we're really, really serious about it, okay? That we're really committed to it. You know, instead of, you know, facing some delay and being like, okay, I give up, forget it, and like, whatever. No, this is your commitment being tested. How badly do you want to see what it is that you've been manifesting in front of your actual 3D eyes, right? How badly do you want it? That is what the universe is asking you when planets go into retrograde. So we also have a time for healing, balsamic moon. So, you know, right now is a time to heal. This is the time to see where we, like I said, have been giving too much of ourselves, where we haven't been getting that back, allowing ourselves to heal from whatever it is that is stopping us from moving forward. Okay, so as I always say, whenever there's an ending, there always needs to be a period of healing before a new beginning happens, okay? And so delays are a good time for that as well. A time to get back in touch with yourself, a time to kind of come home to yourself and heal whatever it is that is causing you to be stuck, okay? And just remember, stuck isn't real. It's not a thing. It's just a mentality. So don't allow yourself to get stuck in your mind. So let's see what we have from the tarot regarding the past, present, and future energy for the collective. And I'll be using the Santa Muerte tarot deck, which is super beautiful. If I could just shuffle it, that'd be great. Let's try one more time. I'm trying not to shuffle too hard because I don't want to blow out those little tea light candles over there. Trying to be delicate over here. So let me just get one more shuffle, and I will also be clarifying with the Everyday Witch Tarot Mini. So let's see what we have for the recent past energy for the collective. Let's see what we have for the recent past. Recent past for the collective. Okay. All right, so we have the World and the Four of Wands. Wow, so interesting. Let's get the present energy. What is the present energy for the collective? Judgment. Whew. Okay. And for the future energy coming up for the collective as we wrap up Libra season. Oh, gosh. Almost just flung those cards across the kitchen. What is the coming energy for the collective, please? The future energy. Do we have anything else for the future energy? One more, Cletus. Okay. So, let's see. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay, guys. It's about to get real. So, let's talk about the King of Pentacles real quick. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Very stable, very grounded. This is someone who is dedicated, a good father, a good partner, someone who makes the money, but is also kind and caring. So as you can see, we have this King of Pentacles. He's carrying a chest, probably of coins, but where's he going? I kind of feel like in the collective, you know, a lot of you could perhaps be stepping up into this energy in general over the last couple of months. You know, like I said, leaving Virgo season, this was a time for us to kind of get our shit together, right? To really focus on the details and to figure out what it is that made us feel stable, that made us feel like like we were secure, okay? And so as this is coming up on the bottom of the deck, I feel like a lot of us are mastering the lessons of Virgo season, understanding what's important, and allowing ourselves to provide stability to ourselves, right? So let's talk about the recent past. So with the World and the Four of Wands, I truly feel here that a lot of us have been closing out cycles. The World is about completion. And as you can see, we have this ghostly, deathly figure sitting on top of the World with an hourglass. I just feel like a lot of time has gone by and a lot of energy has happened over the past 6 months that have really pushed us to release and close out these type of cycles. And I say that because with the Four of Wands coming after that, that's true stability. That's what we're trying to build. We're trying to build something that is really stable. We're closing out the cycles of our past where perhaps things were unstable or false or fake. We're completing this stage in our lives so that we can prepare to, like I said, lay the foundations for our future moving forward. Four of Wands is also a twin flame card. So for a lot of you, some of you, a lot of you, one of you, however many of you, some of you could be closing out cycles as in like ending old relationships and moving towards someone who you consider your twin flame soulmate, so on and so forth, okay? Take that however it resonates for you personally. Otherwise, like I said, the Four of Wands on a general standpoint is stability. It's connection. It does also represent committed marriage as well. So with the Judgment card coming up in the present, I really feel like this is a chance for us to be reborn, okay? Especially with Mars and Mercury retrograde. This is a chance for us to kind of to rise from the ashes in a sense. This is a wake-up call. This is a spiritual awakening. This is like the divine opening the clouds and saying like, hey, like time for you to really get your shit together, right? Now you need to make a judgment call as to how you're wanting to move forward. And so as you can see, this skeleton is emerging from the coffin and he looks like super happy, right? So if you feel like you've closed out a cycle recently or there was some sort of a death to a karmic connection, understand that this is your chance to be resurrected from that and to move forward. And so now I think in the present, you're focusing truly on spiritually awakening, on ascending in your own path, okay? In the coming energy, we have the King of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, King of Cups is someone who is very deep, very emotional, cares very, very much. Okay, someone who is in love, someone who is romantic, but they're also mature. They're wise based on experience. And so they are not like the Knight of Cups or the Page of Cups where they're like, here's my cup. They're like, hey, this is my cup. And I'm going to drink from it because it's mine. And, you know, kind of the same concept of what we were talking about at the beginning. You can't expect someone or something to fill that cup for you. You need to fill it for yourself. You need to be content with your love being the sole and only love. Because if you can't love yourself, then how the hell are you going to love someone else? So the King of Cups is a reminder that, you know, yes, you can feel your emotions very deeply, but it's also very smart for you to kind of be very conservative about how you share that love with others. Okay? So moving on, we have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is heartbreak. It's betrayal. It's a third-party situation, guys. So whether that be a person, a job, a friend, a family member, this is someone cutting away. Okay, so like I said, learning the lesson of not giving or over giving emotionally, not sharing your heart with just anyone, not giving energy to someone and then just getting nothing in return, right? I think now in the coming energy, we're mastering this lesson of holding our cup proudly and being ready for love, but not just giving it away, right? So with this Three of Swords coming up, you know, there could have been a third-party situation that needed to end, like I said. in order for a new beginning to happen. And so now it's the whole like standing in your truth part that needs to happen, right? And so we have the Knight of Swords. This is again Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This is someone who says whatever the hell they want to say without any regard for anyone's feelings or emotions. Okay, this is someone who speaks their truth fearlessly, no matter how bad it hurts. Someone who races forward hastily to tell it like it is. Okay, and so like I said, now's the time for us to master these Libran energy lessons and for us to understand that it's important to love. Yes, it's important to fill your own cup and to work towards this stability for yourself, but it's more important that you save it, you share it with only the people who are willing to reciprocate that energy the same way that you do, okay? So there's like this tiny little piece of spice over here that's bothering me, sorry. Okay, let's get some clarity on the recent past. Let's get some clarity on this World and Four of Wands, please. Clarity on the World and the Four of Wands. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, so we have one on the floor. Let's see what it is. Lots of communication cards. So let's see what we have for the Judgment card. We have the Queen of Pentacles. What do we have for the coming situation? King of Cups, Three of Swords, and Knight of Swords. You know, I think it's funny in that image of the Knight of Swords, how he's sticking the sword down his own throat. It's kind of like putting your foot in your mouth in a sense, right? Sometimes when you're too honest, you can tend to do that. So I think right now, though, a lot of us with this tense energy, this could be also speaking of Mercury retrograde in a sense, like, you know, be careful with how you communicate with people during this time and during this intense energy, because you don't want to say anything that you're going to regret. You want to be really careful with how you communicate if you have to have important conversations with people, because, you know, yes, you want to stand in your truth, but you want to do so from that King of Cups energy, okay? You want to be real, you want to be present, you want to be thoughtful and caring, but you definitely don't want to be too hasty with how you say things, okay? Because like I said, Mercury retrograde is all about miscommunications, and you don't want to end up hurting someone, especially not yourself in the long run. Anything else for the coming situation? I want clarity on the Three of Swords. So let's see. General clarity for this situation. We have the Queen of Wands. Five of Cups. Oh my goodness, I'm just like tearing this whole setup up. Five of Cups. Five of Swords, so two fives. And the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. So I feel, like I said, you know, more Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This is someone overthinking. This is like self-imposed entrapment. Okay, this is you allowing yourself to be trapped in your mind. You know, you're not truly trapped. You do have the ability to kind of get out of where you are, pick up that broom and fly off, right? Self-imposed imprisonment. That's what I was thinking. So remember, during this time where you feel like you're stuck or you feel like you're trapped, understand that, you know, this energy is there to see how committed you are to finding a solution, okay? So as you can see, the answer to her escape is right here, all right? All she needs to do is stand up and walk forward and pick up that broom and that hat and ride off like the bad witch she is, right? So really truly understanding, and maybe, like I said, seeing where you've been keeping yourself trapped in situations, things of that nature, okay? So to clarify the World and the Four of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So I really feel like this is what's needing to happen, okay? And because this is the ending of a cycle, there's a completion of something. Some cycle has ended. And the Four of Wands is speaking of a committed situation. And so I feel like you or someone you know is really wanting to bring clarity and communication to this situation. The Ace of Swords is like the ultimate truth. It's a brand new beginning and fresh start in communication. And so as you can see, they both have their wand or sword in the air, and they're kind of summoning a storm. And so perhaps this could feel a bit tumultuous, and this could be a reason why you're feeling like stuck, because I think that what needs to be communicated is a big deal, okay? Eight of Wands is love messages back and forth. This is Cupid's arrow, love at first sight, swift communication, forward movement. And so I think that, like I said, this ending needs to be communicated to someone so that there can be a new start when it comes to romance, to love perhaps, okay? And if it's not about love, then like I said, some truth needs to be spoken in order to move forward somewhere, okay? So to clarify the Judgment card, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who is very grounded, someone who is stable, committed, dedicated, a good mother, a good partner, a good friend, someone who manifests abundance. Okay, so, we have the King and the Queen now on the deck. However, as you can see, the Queen stands alone. The King stands alone. King looks like he's trying to get out of Dodge. Queen is like, okay, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to kind of protect everything that I've built, right? And so perhaps this judgment call that's being made could potentially be some sort of ending of a connection, a karmic connection. Sometimes, when you have a true pair of the same suit, it could represent two people who are very much alike, and sometimes two alike, okay? So with two pentacles, King and Queen here on the board, there could be some sort of a disconnect when it comes to love, okay? And so this could potentially represent someone who was in a connection with somebody where there wasn't really any love. Yes, it was stable. Yes, it was committed. Yes, perhaps it was working out just fine, but there was something missing, right? And so now we're brought forward to this King of Cups. It's like a total transformation. Someone perhaps maybe worried a little bit about too worried about financial gain or materialistic things, now kind of transforming in a sense and being resurrected as this person who lives from their heart center, from their heart's truth, needing to break things off with a third party and tell the truth and be honest about what it is, what it truly is that they're wanting in their lives, okay? That could be you, that could be someone else, all right? And that message could just be for one person. So with the Queen of Wands coming up to clarify, I feel like this is the energy that's needing to be attained, okay? This could be the energy of you, could be the energy of someone else in your life, but Queen of Wands is the master manifester, very close to the Magician, okay? She is vivacious, she is creative, and she pursues her dreams. She goes after what she wants, and she's not afraid to take action, okay? She's like that sassy queen, all right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We then have, to clarify the Three of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So this is going to wrap up with the initial cards quite nicely, and also the message that I just said. To clarify the Three of Swords, we have the Five of Cups. So again, needing to kind of take... It's like, how do they say it? Count your losses. It's like you're looking down at the ground and saying, oh gosh, all this wine just spilled everywhere. But what are you going to do when the wine spills into the sand? It's not like you can pick it up and put it back in the cup, right? It's gone. These are missed opportunities. This is sadness and disappointment. But like I said, there's the Two of Cups over here in the background, okay? 2 cups still standing. 2 cups filled, representing divine union, divine partnership, okay? A soul connection. And so perhaps in this third-party situation, this could be the energy of, like I said, someone not being emotionally fulfilled, being very disappointed and perhaps bored, or just in general, like not satisfied with the connection. Therefore, you know, they're secretively kind of hoping and praying for this connection with someone else. And so with the Five of Swords coming up, we have this miscommunication, this like very like win at all costs type energy. Okay, this is someone kind of in the energy of the Knight of Swords. Someone's not afraid to hurt someone else's feelings to get what they want, to communicate, to say how it is that they truly feel. And again, same energy, kind of saying whatever's on their mind with no regard for how it will make others feel. And so I think that someone is kind of standing up and getting in this energy of manifesting like a new beginning. And they're realizing where perhaps the situation they were in before was a disappointment. It was saddening. Maybe there was a lot of fighting, there was a lot of arguing, a lot of just miscommunication, not really understanding one another. And so as it says at the beginning, it's a time for healing, right? And the Four of Swords is about healing. We're moving on from the Three of Swords, from the heartbreak, from the betrayal, and we're allowing ourselves to surrender and to heal from that, to rest, to kind of get our resources back in a sense. All right. This is a huge card of surrendering to the divine, allowing the natural healing process to take place. Very interesting reading, guys. So let's see what energy we have from the Energy Oracle as far as what challenge will be present for the collective. I mean, and you know, it happens every day, guys. Every single day. People get divorced, people separate, people break up, because, you know, a lot of times we get into relationships for the wrong reasons. We get into relationships for what someone can do for us, or what someone can give to us, or what someone can provide to us in some way, okay? And it's all based on ego. And so the Judgment card, to me, is kind of like the death of the ego in a sense. It's awakening spiritually and realizing where, you know, perhaps you were not living for the right things before. Okay, transforming from the King of Pentacles to the King of Cups, understanding what's truly important, living from your heart's truth. Okay, this Libra energy is really going to be affecting a lot of you. So let's see what we have from the Energy Oracle regarding challenges for the collective. Challenges for the collective, please. Anything else? Okay. So let's see what we have. Don't be messing up my cards. Okay, so we have attachment, door to value, and victory. So let's talk about attachment first. Okay, you know, breaking free from something that is limiting you, something that's holding you back, it's not easy, okay? But as we have the number 5 on top, it does require a lot of change sometimes, because we're conditioned to stay in these type of situations, especially if they have gone on for a really long time. It's like the longer you're with someone, the more conditioned you are to stay with them. And it's not because of love, it's because of tradition, it's because of quote unquote values, right? But the problem with that is, like I said, you're attaching to the ego, not to the soul. Okay, and so right now the challenge for some could be to release their attachment to something or someone. And also with door to value, the challenge is understanding that, like I said, the material world is just that. It's material. It's not real. It's not authentic. It's not true. And so perhaps understanding that is opening new doors for you. Okay. What is truly beyond the door to value? What's beyond that door? Okay. Because money is just paper. Things are just things. What's truly beyond the door to value? Victory. That's what's behind the door. You just have to walk through it. Okay, you have to understand that the power and the love and the truth, it comes from within. This victory was always yours, okay? You were born to have this victory. You were born to come here to this earth to learn and to awaken spiritually and see the truth, okay? So as you can see, we have her eyes closed right here. She's focused, okay? She's not blind. She's focusing on the victory. She's visualizing it. She's seeing it play out behind her eyelids, okay? She knows that it belongs to her. She doesn't even have to open her eyes, okay? Like I said, the answers come from within. The truth lies within, not without. All right? Because anything that you think is truth coming from someone or something else, remember, it's their perception, not yours. Okay? So, let's see what closing messages we have from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Let's see what Spirit has to say to wrap up the reading. What is the advice? What is the advice from Spirit as we wrap up Libra season and move into Scorpio season? Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have power. So again, understanding where the power comes from. It comes from within. With this huge full moon right here, it's like that's intense energy right there. You possess all of that power. You have that all within you. And victory was always yours. You just need to recognize how powerful you truly are. Okay, so let me grab this card off the floor. So we have the path, gratitude, and beginnings. So as you can see here, we have someone kind of standing in a bleak situation with a very tall ladder moving into a totally different landscape. So the message I'm hearing here is, you know, this time of delay, like I said, is your commitment being tested, okay? It's how badly do you want it? Are you willing to climb that ladder to create that opportunity for yourself to move into something better? Because the opportunity is there. The portal is open. You just need to climb the ladder and get there and bring yourself to that point, okay? Otherwise, you're just going to be kind of stuck where you are. I feel like for a lot of you, the path to your destiny is opening and you're starting to see glimpses of it, and it's really exciting. But like I said, this ominous ladder here that you have to climb could be the challenge, okay? It could be the challenge. So with gratitude, okay, this to me kind of reminds me of the Six of Pentacles. This is giving back. This is reciprocation. This is being thankful and understanding that what you give is what you get, right? Gratitude is also a very commonly overlooked step of manifestation. So remember that, like I said, in these times of slowness and these times of challenge where you feel like you're being delayed or slowed down, use this time to focus on all that you do have, all that you have achieved up to this point, all of the lessons you have learned, and be grateful that you're here and not back where you were, okay? Use this time to be thankful for the blessings that are coming to you before you receive them, because the sooner you're thankful for them, the sooner your arms will be open to receive those blessings, okay? And we have beginnings. New moon. Another image of walking through the door. And we know new moons are about beginnings. So again, the door's open, okay? There's no lock on there. There's not even a door there. It's just a simple archway, okay? And you have the power to walk through it. You have the power to create this new reality for yourself. You do. You just need to take the steps to get there. Okay, so I hope that this reading resonated for someone, anyone, everyone. And like I said, you guys, all of my information is going to be in the description box below. If you would like to chat, ask me questions, or book a private reading, please check out my website. And like I said, I will be releasing the Twin Flame mid-month musical messages the end of this week, as well as beginning zodiac readings for Scorpio season, which I'm really excited about. So, like I said, look for all those details in the description box below. Other than that, guys, I hope that you are staying safe and well. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye.